G'day football fans and welcome to episode 2 of our West Ham United rebuild here on FIFA 23. Today we'll be playing our first match of the season. We are up against Aston Villa in the Premier League. We have done the remainder of our business since the last episode, or at least what I think will be the remainder of our business. I mean, there is, a little bit of time to go, perhaps. I mean, really, it's about 2.5 weeks left of the transfer window, so if there's any outgoings, that sort of thing, we might need to replace people, but I've made a signing since you were last here. Let's see who it is. So I said we needed a left-footed left midfielder to play sort of in rotation with Maxwell Cornet. We've gone for Franco Cervi? Cervi? I'm going to call him Cervi. If you think that's wrong, let me know. I'll consider changing from Cervi. But, I'm reading it like the word cervix, so Cervi. But that has, for me, just about rounded out our rotation of, 2 players for every position. We've got not really anything more than that, so we have, I guess, Flynn Downs is probably going to get some time outside of those 2 for every position, but that's about it, so about a squad size of about 23. Also, I've decided how we're going to go through, subject to what you guys think, if you think we should do anything differently. A little bit different from last FIFA. So last FIFA, I would play every single game, show you the highlights of games between videos. For example, if we go to our calendar, so say after today, our next game was going to be, away against Chelsea here. I would play Everton and Brentford, play the whole game and show you all the goals and highlights before the kickoff against Chelsea. What we're going to do this time is, so each video I will play a game. So today we'll play the full 90 minutes against Aston Villa. But any games then between videos, we're just going to do the highlights. So we're going to do the new play highlights feature, and I'll show you any goals. But it should mean a bit more realism, hopefully, in the amount of goals scored and conceded. In theory, anyway. Anyway, though, before we get through to today's fixture and the lineups, I'll just remind you guys to please leave us a like down below, subscribe if you're new around here, comment if you think there's any more transfers we should be looking to make, any suggestions for who we should bring in. If you think there's another way we should do the games between videos, if you think I should just be simulating them and letting you know the results, or if you prefer when I play the whole thing and there's 100 goals a month and we concede about 70 goals a season. Who knows? I'm open to it. Let me know what you reckon. Anyway, that'll do us. Let's get through to the lineups for today's home fixture against Aston Villa. Hopefully, start the season off with a good result. Here we go then, the lineup for our West Ham side for the first Premier League game under Imanol Alguacil. We've got Fabianski in goals, who's already gone down overall. Backline of Soufal, Zuma, Agard, and Cresswell. Agard reminds me of someone else. I think it's a cricketer, Aston Agar. But anyway, I'm saying Agard. It just is what it is. Cresswell's playing left back today. We've got Souček and Rice holding. The trio across the attacking midfield is Jared Bowen on the right, Lucas Paqueta in the middle, and Maxwell Cornet on the left. Gianluca Scamacca will be leading the line up front. Just about our best 11, I'd think. That's probably likely to change throughout the season based on form, and Fabianski and Areola are now the same overall, so we'll definitely go off form there. So if Fabianski is a bit annoying and not great today, might get a move on. As for Aston Villa, who were actually another one of the sides I considered starting this career mode as, it was between Villa, Leicester, and West Ham, and I went with West Ham just vibe wise. I just vibe with some of their players like Rice, like Scamacca, like Cornet. Just vibe with some of them. Just thought it was a more fun project, and I think with Leicester, I just don't really, how you feel like an attachment to certain players and things like that. Just none other than John McGinn. Nothing really does it for me for Aston Villa. Anyway, their lineup, it's Emi Martinez in goal, backline of Gilbert, I'm just going to say Gilbert, Konsa, Diego Carlos, and Luka Dean. Midfield 3 of Kamara, Rodriguez, I'm not sure who that is, and McGinn. Front 3 is Coutinho on the left, Danny Ings up front, and on the right wing, Alexis Salamakers from AC Milan. So that's a little bit of business that they have done. Hoping today that we can just hold them at bay, really. I want to, because I played a couple of the friendlies, and look, I'll be honest, it didn't go well. I think we lost 5-2 to Leipzig, and then I think we lost to Dortmund as well, which it's not the worst thing in the world losing to those 2 teams. They are good teams, I get that. But also, I don't want to concede 5 goals. It was, let's call them growing pains, something like that. Anyway, let's go to the London Stadium, try and see through the bubbles and watch some Premier League football. Alrighty, here we are at the London Stadium. I don't know how the bubbles are going to go through this torrential rain. It looks like an absolutely horrid day. But guys, I'll just remind you to please leave us a like down below if you're keen on the series, if you're enjoying the video. Subscribe if you want to stick around, see where this new management under Imanol Alguacil can take West Ham. Comment, as I said before, any transfers you think we should make, how you think we should do the games in between, anything like that. I'd love to hear from you. Make this more of a community and make it more of a, conversation between us on how we proceed. Other than that, let's kick off. Alrighty, underway. It is absolutely wonderful to be at the helm of a new club, a new project, starting fresh. And I do appreciate already, it's 1 minute into our first home game, but something that I complained about a lot last FIFA was the second defender, might be a ball on there, nope, not really, was the second defender being different when you were home versus away. So I use the legacy defending, which, call me a noob, whatever, it is whatever. It would do the, oh wow, what just happened? Why did that happen? Why did it zoom in like that? Is that a thing? Is that on the camera? Visual? What's happening? How do I stop that from ever happening again? Alright, I found it. It turns out you can have dynamic camera treatment, which sounds like a medical procedure. So when people do power shots, it zooms, which not fond of. Getting rid of that. Just want a nice, normal experience. That absolutely threw me. What were we talking about? Man, I don't even know. Good-headed clearance. Get rid. Here we go. Chance of a counter here. Skamaka making moves. Bit of space for him. I do appreciate that I'm going to get to say Skamaka a lot, because it's just fun to say, really. Why is Bowen not making a run there? Anyway, he's found Soufal. Can he whip it into anyone? No. Cleared away. Won well by, I think that was Souček that won that one. But they are immediately in behind. In behind seems to be like the only go. I was talking about the... big save. Another big save. That's 2 already for Danny Ings, where he's just got in behind and had a go. What I was saying before is the second defender, when you're on legacy defending, when you were away from home, it would do what it does now in either game, where it drains their stamina quicker, but then at home it wouldn't drain their stamina at all. And I just thought that was ridiculous. Why that was the only, not advantage or impediment or nearly had a chance there for Bowen. Yeah, I just thought it was ridiculous that was the way that they tried to make, an advantage for the home team. I was like, why that? So, it being now even Stevens. Here's a go. Great interception that. It was nearly a go there for, I think it's Cornet on the left-hand side that would have been in. Not a great opening 20 minutes for us, but, there are some positive signs, like Jarrod Bowen is finding an awful lot of room. Doesn't quite get a hold of that one. His first touch, or the touch away from the defender there, a little bit long, and he can't quite reel it in, but he's got another opportunity here, and we are hoping for him to be playing a big part this save, really, because last season for West Ham he was fantastic. He has not started this season the same level. Here's Souček finding Declan Rice, finding Skamaka. Just too much on it. How did Paqueta not get to that first? That was weird. Not a fan of that one. Better signs. That's not a good sign though. Who was that? Aaron Cresswell just absolutely whiffed that. I might be keen on moving Aaron Cresswell on, to be completely honest with you. So if you, in the comments, have a left back that you reckon would suit what I'm trying to do, where the left back sits. That's unfortunate. Yeah, where the left back sits as opposed to bombs on. But maybe one with a bit more pace, like Tyrick Mitchell might be a good option. That's the first person who came to mind that's sort of, not out of the realms of possibility or reality, I suppose. But, it is a decent option. I think he probably isn't as good overall as Cresswell, if I had to guess. Damn it. Well done there, almost intercepting. winning the ball high up, but oh dear. 2 passes and they are absolutely through. It is Rodriguez. Big save. Great save from Fabianski. That was horrifying. Just a couple of passes and they're through. 3rd big save there for Fabianski. We're having trouble breaking them down so far, but you know, if we're having lots of possession high up, I am absolutely fine with it. Why is Zuma trying to overlap Kufal there? I might change Bowen because I feel like he goes too far inside. I don't know, like obviously I do want him over, cutting on the inside, but maybe I want him to stay wide until I have the ball with him, and then I can control the cutting inside and letting Sufal overlap. I don't know. That food for thought for me specifically and no one else. Here's Cornet on the left. Can he swing one in? Looking for Bowen. Oh, poor headed clearance, but we could not reach it. So far I'm liking a lot about what we're doing. I think it's working how I wanted it to. Can we find Skamaka now? We can! Oh, wide. That was the perfect cross for him, right on his run. He was heading towards it, but just puts it wide. Perhaps put off by the centre-back in front of him. Gonna need to work on, creating chances from crosses if we are to depend on them so much. Something that happened a lot in the preseason games was actually that Cornet got a lot of, not just Cornet and Servi got a lot of chances. They were just like, the man over. Oh, that was well read there by Ezri Konsa. Might be another chance here of a counter for Aston Villa. Should be half time though, when it is. So, cagey first half. A few chances, maybe 3 chances for Aston Villa. We had a lot of the ball high up the pitch, didn't really create a lot, but we could have very nearly scored with Skamaka right near the end there. Hoping for more of that in the second. Second half underway, hoping for more, just not, being lethal or anything like that, but just more creating of actual shooting chances, because, we haven't really... Oh, that was horrid from Cresswell. Trying to seal his own fate. Can Fabianski get that? He does. Finds Agard. I think I was right, and Aston Agar is why I'm saying it like that. Even though I know it's not spelled anything like it. For anyone who knows who Aston Agar is, knows that it's not actually spelled anything like it. Anyway, here's a good chance for Skamaka, maybe? No. Crowded out. They have done very well. Especially Consta, I think, at recovering. And Ruben Neves has moved to Manchester City. That's good. In a year when, Ilkay Gundogan's contract expires and, there was a lot said about Bernardo Silva potentially leaving, it's good that they're, filling that hole to some degree. There's a run from Skamaka into some space. Can he get around Gilbert? He can't. Can find Rice though, who can hopefully find Sufal. He does. But then there's no one in the box. Oh, there is. Get in. No. What? How did Paqueta not stick a toe out and just prod it home? He was basically in the bloody net. Oh man, what a chance. I was certain he was offside, but apparently not, and he just should have scored. Oh man, that was such a chance. Here's Paqueta again. Oh, did not get it around the defender. And now Salamakers is through. Agar doing well to stick with him. But, oh, they've taken the lead. Oh no. Is that Coutinho at the near post? Fabianski finally beaten. And just celebrate. Jesus, what were they doing? Couldn't tackle Salamakers. They find, I think it is Coutinho, in the box. Zuma can't get across quick enough. And the shot at the near post, too powerful for Fabianski apparently. Can't really tell how horrible a save attempt it is because we can't see it. But it's 1-0 to the Villains. Not good. Alrighty, we've teed up some substitutions. We're bringing on Pablo Fornals in holding midfield in Souček's spot. Can someone move so that I can pass him? Then we're also bringing on... who are we bringing on? I've already forgotten. Kura is coming on for Sufal at right back. And then... might be a chance on here. Oh, what a save. Oh, how have we not scored there again? Great save by Emi Martinez. And then we're bringing on Gonzalo Plata, one of our new signings. He's coming on for Jared Bowen at right wing. Man, they are absolutely elite at this counter-attacking stuff. Just so fluid. Always knowing where someone is or will be. And just too good for us, really, so far. And that's not a helpful pass there from Maxwell Cornet. But we intercept quickly and hopefully can create something here. Oh, how's he not played Paqueta through there? Ah, my God, their interceptions are elite. Very good rear guard action this from Aston Villa. I think if you're Aston Villa, you're probably hoping that you would have had more of the ball. But, I mean, for what they've done with it, when they have had it, you would not be upset. Can we get past one player? What's happening? Just a one-man pressing machine with Alexis Salamakers. We had 3 people unable to get any room around him. And this is what I mean when I was saying about Bowen. He's too far infield there, to the point where they're able to just almost crowd him out. Oh, cross behind everyone. Oh, man, our subs might not get on the pitch at this rate. Almost 80 minutes in now. Oh, Salamakers, Jeebus. That was huge. Substitution time. All right, our 3 subs are on. Oh, Cornet finds Scamacca. Finish. No. Another big save from Emi Martinez. Scamacca gets it back. Come on, son. Oh, man, they are very good at defending. Oh, my goodness. Finding a way through this team has been absolutely impossible. You know, here's Paqueta finding Fornals, who skips past a challenge, but not past another one. Absolutely loses the ball for no reason at all. And 2 passes, Ings is through. Running it towards the corner, then swinging in a good cross. It's good to see that the AI actually crossing, but oh my God, they are just too good at pressing. Wow. Horrible. All right, 3 minutes to go. Got to get the ball forward quickly. Move. Go. Come on, lads. It's bloody last throw of the dice time, basically. Fornals in midfield. Can he keep it away? He does. Gives it to Paqueta. Paqueta to Plata. Plata, can he find Kerr? He does. Kerr. Little bit of room for a cross. Can he find Scamacca? Header? Yes! Get in! Get in, Scamacca. What a header. Assist right at the death. 90th minute. Kerr cuts it back onto his left peg. Lobs it towards the back post. We are going absolutely mad. Look at the limbs. Absolutely crazy. A 90th minute equalizer. Kerr playing right back. Cuts in onto his left. Crosses it to the far post. And Scamacca finds the bottom corner absolutely beautifully. Beyond Emi Martinez, who has been an absolute wall at the back today. But what a header that is. That is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Scamacca getting his first goal for West Ham. Wow. Alright, can we just... Now I just want us to hold off, because they've been so good going forward that I feel like they'll go forward once and score, or not, or it'll end just like that. And it's a 1-1 draw. I mean, it's not the worst result, but I feel like with the amount of ball we had, we possibly should have done better. Didn't create enough, and maybe that's a new FIFA 23 feature, who knows. Quick recap of the goals. Salamakers finds, I think that's Danny Ings, who gets Coutinho in the box just near the 6-yard line. No one close enough to him. Zuma just loses him completely. Doesn't get across quick enough. And Coutinho fires it near post beyond Fabianski, who will not be happy with that. Then 90th minute, Kerr on the right hand side just clips across to the far post. Finds Scamacca, another headed opportunity. He did have a couple this match. This time it's just on the inside of the post. Cross perfectly placed between the centre back and the right back, and Scamacca perfectly places the header to equalise. Beautiful. Right, boys, that is that from the London Stadium. 1-1 draw against Villa. Not the worst start to the season, but, you know, plenty of things to work on, I suppose. Next video, as I said, we will do some of playing the highlights for a few of these games. We've got Everton away, Brentford at home, international break, then Chelsea away. I think that's Steaua Bucharest, maybe? I can't tell I don't know who this is. It is, yeah, FC Steaua Bucharest, right? That's what we'll go with anyway. So we've got, yes, so we've got Everton, Brentford, Chelsea, Steaua Bucharest, and then we'll play Tottenham. So the next video will be the Tottenham game, London Derby. Again at the London Stadium. Again, a side that is very good on the counter, and I mean that's exactly what Antonio Conte wants to do, is to be good and fluid in the transitions and on the counters. So we'll definitely have to improve in those few games before then. Anyway, guys, that'll do us. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave us a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Comment what you thought of the video. All that good stuff. The social medias are down in the description, the Instagram, the Twitter, the TikTok. Make sure to follow us there if you want to keep up with everything Dylan on the ball. And guys, until next time, when we go again to win a London derby, hopefully, peace.